Today I will be sharing with you 3 flowers that I recommend for you to press if you are new to pressing flowers. Number 1, they are so cheap. Number 2, guaranteed. Okay, maybe not guaranteed, but you will almost always get a perfect pressing. And number 3, you get so much for what you pay for. So it's good to practice. If it messes up, that's fine. It didn't cost that much. So let's get into it.
Before we begin any pressing project, keep in mind the size of your final project. That will help you determine if you need to press in smaller pieces or larger pieces. It'll save you a lot of time in the long run, trust me. First up, we have silver dollar eucalyptus. This bunch was $4. We're going to start off by removing any damaged leaves. If it's damaged fresh, it won't be any better pressed. My flower press is smaller, so I'm cutting the eucalyptus into smaller pieces. And I'm cutting it strategically so it looks natural in smaller pieces. Next, I'm cleaning up some of the leaves so it's nice and clean. Then, into the press it goes. Next up, we have baby's breath. This bunch was $3, and look at how much you get! Some of the stems are still buds, so I'm going to leave them in fresh water a little longer to bloom. Then I'm cutting the rest into more manageable pieces, and into the press it goes. Okay, last but not least, we have hydrangeas. This stem was only $2. Holla! The blooms on this hydrangea are very large, so I'm pressing it bloom by bloom. But it's up to you. Experiment with it and press some that are just blooms or some blooms in groups or both. But don't touch the brown or bruised parts. Pressing any part that is bruised will definitely show up in the final pressing. I'm also pressing some of the leaves because they are too good to pass up. My hydrangea blooms were a little wilted, which calls for extra gentleness when handling, but it still presses very well. But do as I say and not as I do, fresh is always best. After a few weeks on the press and in between the pages in a book, this is the final result.